So today we're doing the pet tag, where it's 20 questions about our dogs. So let's get into it. So the first question of the pet tag is, what is your pet's name? And I have 3 dogs and 2 cats, but obviously this is a dog channel. So my 3 dogs' names are Paisley, Sally, and Chewy, and they're all rescue dogs. The second question of the pet tag is, how did you come up with the name? Does it have any specific significance? So with Paisley, Joe, stop. Stop. With Paisley, her original name was Minnie, and that's what her name was when I adopted her. She was the smallest one in her litter. Originally I was going to name her Miley, but my family didn't like that, and so I went on Google and looked up rare girl dog names, and Paisley was one of them, and before I even picked her up, I decided to name her Paisley, so yeah.
What about the other dogs?
Sally and Chewy. Chewy's full name is Big League Chew. I did not name him. The rescue I work closely with named him that. His original name was Churchill. Then it became Chewy. Then it became Big League Chew. But we just call him Chewy. Sally. Honestly, it was just the rescue I work closely with named her and her sibling that came with her Sally and Cecilia, but I decided to keep the name Sally because she knows it so well.
You have to do the background of the kitties too.
No, I don't.
Yes, because they have significance.
Okay. Joe wants me to do the significance of the cats. So Dexter was the first cat we got. We moved into our apartment, first of all, and like 2 or 3 days after, Joe decided to adopt a cat while I was at work. And he was the only cat in the shelter. They went to the shelter, and the guy was like, we only have 1 cat. So he had the whole run of the place. He was walking around. So she brought him home, and either it was between Dexter and Gatsby, right?
No, it was just Dexter for me.
I like the name Gatsby because I just like that name, so that's his middle name. Did you know that?
No.
His middle name is Gatsby.
Why is he named Dexter, babe?
Dexter, because I was obsessed with the show called Dexter, and so was Joe.
Me!
I was obsessed with it too!
But I called him Dexter! I named him Dexter after the serial killer Dexter, the show. And Munchkin, I named Munchkin. Oh, hi. Munchkin, I named Munchkin because I used to call Sam Munchkin, and then she just looked like a cute little Munchkin, so I called her Munchkin. And now I can't call Sam Munchkin anymore because then Munchkin gets confused. But really she doesn't, because you call her name and she's like, who the fuck you talk to?
Yeah, so that was a really long answer to such a short question.
No, it wasn't!
So the next question is, how old are your pets? And since Joe included the cats in this video, I'll do all of them.
Yay!
We're not going to include the fish because God knows how old they are. I have no idea. So Chewy's the oldest. He's turning 7 in October. I said October with a V. Chewy's turning 7 in October. Paisley, Sally, and Dexter are all turning 6. Dexter will be 6 in April. Sally will be 6 in May, the day after my birthday, and Paisley's birthday is September 1st.
Paisley, don't think about it. How about Munchkin?
Munchkin, we got her in 2017 in August, and they said she was born in May, I believe.
She was not a kitten.
She was a kitten.
Are you sure?
Yes. I have her paperwork upstairs.
Mm.
Okay, so 2017... 81.
Like 3 or 4.
Okay, yeah, I'm not good at math, so she's like 3 or 4.
She's 3. She will be 4.
She'll be 4 in May. If she was born in May. I mean, you can create your own birthday for her. She don't want to do that. So yeah, that's the pets' ages. The next question, Josephine. When did we get our pets?
Paisley, you got before you met me.
So Paisley I got in 2014 at an animal shelter on my mom's birthday, and to think back at it now, why did I get myself a present and not my mom? But Paisley was only 1 month old at the time, and that animal shelter is now closed down for very bad reasons.
I thought they're not closed.
No, they're closed down, and they owe the Humane Society tons of money. Then we got Dexter from the shelter. She got him from the shelter in 2016. Then we got Sally in 2016 around like October.
We weren't gonna adopt her, but then she went to a foster, and then she ran away. And Sam's like, if we find her, we'll keep her. And then we found her, and then we keep her.
The thing with Sally was Sally only liked two people. One was my coworker at the time, and the other was me. And I kind of obsessed over Sally, and I was very protective of her. And I did like the meet and greet for the foster, and right after he left, I kind of got a bad feeling. And then the next day, we got a call that she ran away, and I cried and cried and cried, and everyone out to look for her. And then one day, yeah, we went and we got her. It was very crazy. Then the next one was Chewy.
Yep.
I was leaving my current job, and I just couldn't leave Chewy. Like,
No, we were fostering him.
Yeah, but the thing was, I couldn't leave Chewy.
I forced Sam to adopt Chewy. We were fostering him, and then I was like, we have to keep him, because Chewy is my best friend. You know, just like Paisley is Sam's best friend. I mean, obviously Sally is.
Paisley and Sally are my
Okay, but like,
freaking best friends.
honestly.
And
okay? But then Chewy is like my A1 since day one. If Chewy could be my emotional support animal, like, I would.
If he wasn't so crazy also, it might work, but he's really crazy.
He's my baby. And then we have Munchkin, and we went to the 8PL, and we were planning on getting a cat, and then we saw Munchkin, and I held her, and I was like, we can't leave without her.
Yeah, I had this strong feeling in my heart, like I was gonna cry if we left. For some reason, we like me and Joe both felt this click right away, and Munchkin was literally the perfect little baby there, and I was like, oh my god.
And then we brought her home, and we let her out, and she was just like, doodly doodly doo, and then we went into the bedroom, and then all you hear is meow meow, and she came upstairs, and she loved us. She like rubbed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna insert a picture of one of her, I think maybe it was like the first week we got her. She was laying in between us in the bed, like a human under the blanket. So I'm gonna include that picture right now. Question number 5. What is the breed of our pets? Obviously Dexter is a short-haired domestic. There's not much going on there. Munchkin is literally a Munchkin and a Calico mix. And I don't know if that's really a thing, but that's what it said when we adopted her, and it kind of makes sense. Paisley is a Rottweiler mix. Chewy is a Beagle mix, Beagle Bulldog mix. And Sally is a Border Terrier mix.
Doesn't Chewy have some Pomeranian?
Apparently Chewy has some Pomeranian in him, and apparently that's what a vet said to us, but I don't know. He's a Bulldog / Beagle, whatever, so you're very blurred because you're far away. Question number 6. How old were you when you got your pets? In 2014, I was, I think, 18.
No, you weren't.
Yeah. So 2015, I was 19. 16, 20. I'm about to turn 24.
Ew.
Stop!
You're
She's such
old.
a jerk. Yeah, so I think I was 18 when I got Paisley. And then 2016 is when we got Sally and Dexter. So yeah, it just goes up from there, and I don't feel like doing the math.
Okay, I was 17 when I got all of them.
Yeah.
Never had a dog in my life.
Yeah, no, she had no experience at all, and she's still learning, but she's better than she
I used
was.
to hate dogs with all my heart. You want to know why? Because I saw a dog. And what kind of dog was it? It was like...
A greyhound.
Yeah, like from far
She was
away.
afraid of greyhounds.
And I thought they were dinosaurs, and that's why I hated them. That's literally why I hated them. Now I love donkeys.
Yeah. I've always loved dogs.
But
Like, growing up, I had at least 3 dogs in my house.
They're a lot to take care of.
Not really. Dogs aren't really that hard to take care of. You got, like, to get a schedule and a system going.
I grew up with cats, where if you wanted to go on a trip, you just leave a whole shit ton of food out, and then you can go on a trip.
Yeah.
Dogs are like, I need a babysitter.
Yeah, that's true.
Time to sell it.
Oh! So, okay. Question number 7. We're skipping the actual number 7 question because it's really boring and it's basically the same thing we've been answering. So we're skipping to 8, but this will be 7 for you guys. It is, what is your pet's favorite food? Now, these foods aren't necessarily good for them, and we don't give it to them often, but, excuse me? Okay. Well, Chewy's is French fries, because Joe feeds him French fries. Paisley loves just a straight potato.
Or bananas.
Yeah, Paisley loves bananas, but she loves them how, like, I love them, where they have little brown spots on them. Sally loves cheese, and the other day, she was not eating her food, and I didn't want her to go hungry while I went out somewhere. So I decided to give her a piece of, give her a string cheese.
A whole!
Okay, I thought she was gonna eat pieces of it. I was gonna hold it, and she was gonna take a small piece or whatever. She took the whole thing and swallowed it whole.
She didn't even bite it.
And me and Joe just looked at each other like, and I was worried for her. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's gonna come out full. Like, I don't know. I mean, she's pooping normal and she didn't throw up, but yeah, we don't always give them this stuff, but they deserve it. It's like, I always say how humans. Oh, hello. Oh. Humans eat fast food every now and then. Dogs can eat their version of fast food every now and then.
But please don't feed it to them all the time.
Yeah, no, don't feed it to them all the time. Would you eat fast food all the time? Honestly, I would, but yeah, I'm okay.
Fat.
Okay. Question number 8 is, what is your favorite thing to do together? And honestly, I just love cuddling with my
I
dogs.
love making out with Chewy.
That's gross. She does not do that.
Yes, I do. I go, choo-choo, I love you. Watch. Zoom in.
Oh, that's too far. I can't.
Do you see choo-choo? Watch. See? That's how you make out with Chewy.
That's not called making out. It's kissing your dog, and we don't support bestiality. Why did I zoom in on my face just now? Yeah, so my favorite thing to do is cuddle them and play with them, and Sally won't stop squeaking this toy. But it's okay, she's leaving me alone, which is good, so. Question number 9 is, what is the best thing about your pet? Paisley is so loyal, and she is very sweet. She will never hurt me.
And she never barks.
She barks sometimes.
But like,
she doesn't
rarely.
bark. She talks. She goes, woo, woo, woo.
Like, if she needs to go outside, she'll be like,
she'd rather tell you things by, like, going, woof, and then, like, you're like, show me, and then she'll, like, take you to where it is. But when she was little, she used to play bite me all the time, and, like, it really hurt. So I think over time, she realized that it hurt me, and I was trying for, like, months to get her to stop, and finally, like, she stopped, and she's never, if I put my hand in her mouth, she will not bite me. Sally, my favorite thing is that you literally can hold her like a baby. She's technically a baby. She's the funniest dog ever.
She's annoying.
She's annoying, but she's cute. And Chewy is so sweet, and he is so weird. Like, the way he plays, he goes,
and whenever you're sad, he knows, and he tries to cuddle with you.
Yeah, he'll put his head right here and just, like, lay his head there. It's so sweet. All of our animals are sweet. I mean, Dexter sometimes, like, is evil.
Dexter's cute, because sometimes, like, you won't see him for, like, a long time during the day, and then out of nowhere, he'll come up, like, on the bed with us, and he'll be like, Mom! And then
It literally sounds like he says Mom. He goes, Mom!
And then Munchkin sometimes will, bring straws to you.
Yeah, she'll find straws, and she'll meow, and I'm like, Munchkin, and she'll run up and show me the straw and drop it. And I'm like, I didn't know I had a 4th dog. But yeah, like all of our animals are so sweet. Or like the past couple days, Dexter like follows me around and like meows at me. I'm not 100% sure what he wants. The other day he like cried to me and I walked with him. He went to his food bowl and he wanted me to stand by him while he ate. So I stood there and then he was done and he looked at me and ran away. So yeah. Finally, number 10 is does your pet have a nickname?
Sally, knock it off.
What? So Sally, well, they all have middle names, actually.
That's not their nickname.
I know, but I'm just going to say Paisley Parsley, Sally Cilantro, Chewy, Balooey, Dexter Gatsby, and Munchkin, I don't know. Sally.
Okay, this is their nickname.
Their nicknames, Joe, go ahead.
Paisley is Pei Pei. Sally is Sal Sal. Chewy is Choo Choo. Or Choo Choo Boo Woo. Munchkin is
Munchie.
Munch or Munchie. And Dexter is just Dexter.
I call Dexter Dexty sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I call Chewy a lot of names, actually. I also call Paisley Pei. Pei. I used to call her Paisy, but I stopped doing that. It's kind of ugly. Chewy is Choo Choo, Mr. Chew, Big League, Chewy Choo Choo, the Chew Meister, and stuff like that. So yeah, that was 10 questions. I was going to do 20, but I didn't want to bore you guys. The next video, I think every Sunday I'm going to do a new series where I go to a different store and show you what they have and tell you what's good and what's bad. So I believe the next store will be PetSmart. I did Target in the last one, and that was a really short video. There's also a lot of people there, but I'm also very shy when it comes to filming in public, but I'm going to get better at that because I really want to do this series because literally, I just burped. I'm so sorry. Because literally, all the time, like, people I know, like, especially my family, they're like, is this good for your dogs? Is this good? Is this bad? This has this and that. So I just want to put out a video series of me just showing you what to get, what not to get. And there are some products that I say are like fast food for dogs. You can give it to them once in a while. And then there are products that are like dangerous for your dogs. And I will show you that in the Target video. Those little bones with the twisties, the rawhides. The majority of them are bad because if they get like stuck in their stomach, it can splinter and stuff like that. A lot of dogs choke on them. So like, it just depends on your dog. If you have a really tiny dog, some people like to get those. It's up to you, but I would never get my dogs those. And yeah. So that's it for today's video. Thank you, Joe, for being in it. You're beautiful as always. Okay. Joe didn't want to go to PetSmart with me today to record. So I'll have to go by myself, which I don't want to do. So yeah, be on the lookout for that video. And that's it. Do you have anything else to say?
Bye.
Alright, well, from one dog lover to another, I'll catch you in the next video.
From one Josie to another, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Listen.